Do you think it's easy? I'm right now. This is a really hard video for me. I am sweating. My face. I'm hot. I'm uncomfortable. But let's see if it worked.
Now, Sensei always makes it a point to say, based on the technicals, I think this is what's going to happen. But then, Martyn, you kind of take it to another level and be like, oh, that's the XRP 50% crash incoming. It's definitely going to happen, kind of thing.
What did you call in for, mate? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I can't not be good. I mean, XRP, H-bar.
Oh my gosh, look at you, Mr. Millionaire now. You got a lot of XRP, right? One of our most bullish investors, right?
Yeah. No, I can't complain.
I'm really pleased for you.
I was calling in just to clarify the point that I was making. So, I mean, I really appreciate Sensei's, amazing insight. Of course I do. I mean, I've made over $200,000 from it. So
I love it. $200,000.
Yeah. So now Sensei always makes it a point to say, based on the technicals, I think this is what's going to happen. But then, Martyn, you kind of take it to another level and be like, oh, that's the XRP 50% crash incoming. It's definitely going to happen, kind of thing. Where I think it's a bit. We all know nobody can judge exactly what's going to happen, and you've already made that statement. So that's where I'm thinking. Oh, that's a bit. It's a bit of a definitive statement, Martyn. It's 50% crash. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. Whereas Sensei,
your tone seems to have changed, MSK, since you've got more money in the bank.
No,
you could fully see that when you were down about $1, and now you're at 260 and going up higher. Now you think, oh, I don't think I like that now.
No, but you do get my point though, because can you agree that no one can 100% predict what's going to happen?
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you.
But yeah.
Well, what's the difference between Sensei's point of view and mine? Charts aren't guarantees either.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sensei says, I think this might happen based on the technicals, whereas he doesn't say, 50% crash incoming, if you know what I mean.
Yes, he absolutely has said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
So yeah, MSK, I would disagree. I think I understand what you're saying with there's a 50% crash coming out now, but we've talked about that point. But my thoughts on XRP is that in its future, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next week, whether it's probably I would say next year, or at some point in the future of XRP, there will be a 50% crash. I am I'm confident enough to say it.
Yeah. So from my understanding, you're saying the 50% crash will be during that bear market.
Yeah.
That's what's not coming through with when you say it, Martyn. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way you guys both kind of present the message. Because for Sensei, I get exactly what he's saying. But then when you say the same message, it's like, oh, that sounds like it's going to happen tomorrow. My goodness. Do you know what I mean? It just feels like 100% more dramatic.
You can. My brain is calculating lots of replies to this all at once, and I like to think, but what I say before I say it. So these are my opinions based upon the information that I have presented to me, and I stand by what I say. Sensei's just told you he feels the same. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Our delivery is different. The way we present the information is different. Mine is much more theatrical and entertaining and colourful, if you like. Yeah. That's my style of show, and that's what I do. But nevertheless, the statement is the same. And you are actually, as well, we all know, a very smart guy, and you are demonstrating the response that many crypto investors have. Their opinion changes when they start getting a bit more money in it.
No,
I think it does, because you felt that you were commenting back and understanding what I was saying when it was around 120, 130. Now it's 150, 160. You're rightly so, 200 grand now. If that goes down 100 grand, that's a serious amount of money. So you're seeing it differently now. Whereas to me, I don't. The money doesn't change to me.
You were saying when Sensei was giving his technicals, but maybe 18 months ago, when I actually invested in XRP, there was a point you were saying Bitcoin's coming down to 10,000. I was literally, with XRP, I literally just listened to what Sensei had to say. Obviously, I came on the show, asked Sensei, if I was to invest in any crypto at this point, what would you recommend? So he said XRP, he gave me a justification. Obviously, I did my own research. I was 100% convinced, there's something here. So I invested. So it's not that. Also, you've been pretty skeptical about crypto.
I am skeptical about crypto.
That's the whole point of
long term.
Sensei is here because he has the alternative view and the knowledge of the technicals on crypto. So, which is really useful. Absolutely.
I am skeptical long term about crypto. I am. I think it's a tradable asset right now, whereas something like the S&P, I can just own it and never have to sell it. I do feel they are very different assets. Yeah, I've always felt that way.
Yeah, I've always taken Sensei's technicals and obviously followed by them. And in fact, I will take the profits as pretty much similar to what Sensei is actually suggesting as well.
This is what you're saying to me. What you're saying, and when I'm listening to you, welcome to the show, Vaz, is what I see, what concerns me about crypto, because you get insane profits, like life-changing sums of money in a very short period of time without ever having to do anything. So I've always found in life, when money comes too easy, it gets a bit difficult to get your head round emotionally. Why? Because suddenly you're sitting on, life-changing sums of money. You could be at $1 million. You could be at $1 million if we go to $10, right? I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I see that your emotions and the way you're. I mean, remember, I this is my channel. These are my opinions, and I'm giving you a voice to the world, and to kind of, if you want, discredit your, giving you the opportunity openly to, if you like, discredit what I'm saying. So I'm very confident allowing, letting you do that. Yeah. So I don't have to take the call or let you say anything, but I am, and I stand by what I say.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we do. We made that promise from day one. I don't, I could just pick and choose my callers and see what you want to say and whatever. Absolutely. But no, I'm enjoying this conversation because you're expressing sentiment that people do, because you were completely understanding that when it was lower, but now you don't think so.
No, well, I mean, even look.
It's more likely to come down now, not less likely. It gets higher and higher it gets, more likely it'll come down.
Yeah, let's take Fisker as an example. I don't blame anyone if I lose money. It's my decision at the end of the day. The point that I'm making is just the delivery, the contrast in delivery between how Sensei conveys the message and how you convey the message creates a bit of confusion. Do you understand what I mean?
I'm not really sure where you're trying to go with this, MSK.
I think with Sensei's approach, I can totally understand what he's saying, and he's clearly made, kind of stated that 50% crash is most likely going to come in the bear market, which makes a lot of sense. But when you say, it's like you miss off that bear market element, and then so it has the potential to leave a lot of people thinking, oh, so when's that coming? Because obviously Sensei gets his Sunday show, that's once a week, but then 5 days a week, the viewers are listening to your view.
Correct.
Of technicals, basically.
Not technicals.
Do you understand?
Not technicals at all. fundamentals and relationships I have with people I speak to. There's no
Sensei's technicals.
Oh yes, Sensei's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're basically commenting the fact that I don't say and make it clear enough that it could drop in a bear market. You think that's the bit I'm missing out, is it?
That Sensei's take-home message, that 50% drop will come, most likely, but most likely in the bear market. Once, the bull run has taken its toll and that phase of the cycle enters, if you know what I mean.
But you see, I'm looking at it more broadly than that. Sensei doesn't know, neither does anybody else, when, if that'll happen. If it's because crypto is an evolving technology, and we might find in 5 years' time that everybody is using. I mean, imagine we all use cryptocurrency rather than cash. Not predicting that, no idea, but who knows? What will happen in 20, 100 years' time? Who knows? Maybe with the currency of Mars. Nobody knows, all right? All we can do is study and learn and constantly evolve. So I don't know what's going to happen, and Sandy doesn't know what's going to happen. We're just going on the best base information. And, I believe and I stand by what I say, and I'm talking to the people that I talk to and the CEOs that I talk to and the managers of Wall Street I talk to all feel exactly the same, that crypto in its mass, 99% of crypto will not exist in the future.
Yeah.
And I can see that, not because that's popular or sells videos. I just think that will be the case, because crypto was designed to be used. It's now being used, and more so. And when it is completely normal and not as attractive to use anymore, I mean, when it becomes like trading currencies, just the dollar and the euro and the pound, stuff like that, it won't become as sexy and dangerous and fun anymore. Most of it will disappear.
Yeah, I mean, I can see a comment from Enrique. I see what MSK is trying to say. I did get confused these past few weeks about the 50% crash. I think it's that question of, okay, what's the timeline for that? We get the timeline on Sensei's Sunday shows, but from Monday to Friday, obviously, Martyn, you'd convey that message, but it isn't very obvious, because there's a little bit of confusion. Like when you put it, it's like, oh, is that 50% crash happening this week? When in reality, Sensei's made it clear. He thinks it's coming in the bear market, basically, which I 100% agree with. Which is why I'm going to take my profits. I'm going to have obviously a forever bag, but I'm going to be incrementally taking my profits. I'm not going to wait until, it's going to go to $1,000 or whatever it is. And I don't actually agree with that sentiment either.
See, I'm going to come to Vaz, because Vaz wants to speak. I can see Saab has just called in. Saab wants to speak. This is what worries me. Hiya, Saab. This is what worries me about the things you're saying when I'm listening to you. And you're a very, very wise, intelligent guy. You've been financially very successful. It worries me that, and this is why, other than the fact that the integrity of the show, why I own the S&P, because it produces something. No matter how out of favor certain stocks go, as long as they make money, they prop themselves up, because they support themselves by making money. XRP, as we stand, doesn't make any money, right? It's a popularity contest. What I like is the technology. What I like is institutions and banks using it. That will make them money. That will stabilize governments, stabilize currencies. That is something I can invest in. I can put my hands on that.
Yeah.
You're talking about XRP, great, but we're getting a kind of an emotional conversation. And what worries me is that fact that you've got huge gains now, and you're focused on Sensei says this, the delivery of this. It sounds to me, with the greatest respect, and I have this respect for you, and you're one of my friends. We talk privately off air, don't we?
Yeah.
We are friends.
Absolutely, we
right?
do, yeah.
Yes, that emotions coming into this, because like everyone knows, at the heart of it, there's no value. The technology, yes, but you're not buying Ripple. You're not investing in Brad Garlinghouse partnerships with Bank of America. You're investing in the coin itself. And you know, $200,000 is a serious amount of money by anyone's standards, and it could be $1 million if we carry on like this. And now it's like, hang on a minute, what happens if this drops? When does this drop? Who's saying what? I don't want to be in any asset that relies on someone's delivery. Like I said to you today, I couldn't care less what the stock market does tomorrow with that CPI data, because the balance sheets tell me I'm owning assets that are going up. Whether Wall Street agree with me and dump it or not, I don't care. However, with Bitcoin and crypto, you do care what everybody else thinks, because when everyone dumps it, it goes to zero.
And that, I think that's, I think, how do I convey the point? So
you think about that. You think about your reply. Hang on. You think about your reply before you reply. Let me go to Vaz. Vaz, what's your thoughts on what you're hearing?
I just wanna say what I did early on today on Discord. I was quite chuffed what I put down. And you're trying to gain information or do your own due diligence. You don't face only one source. You need to look around. It's like a jigsaw puzzle piece. The more pieces you can get, the more of the whole picture you can see. And the more you look around, the more pieces of jigsaw puzzle you gather. So, and if you want to follow just what Martyn says, or if you want to follow what just Sensei says, it's not. I don't think it's the right thing. You need to look around. You need to do your own research, and you need to get more sources. Same as Martyn does, same as Sensei does. They probably streamline their resources to us, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you, Saab.
Yeah, regarding this conversation, I was just calling about Gensler, what he did, but in regards to this conversation, hey, look, we're not everybody's like a seasoned investor. I think we have to remember that, number one. And I guess to MSK's point, look, we all take the information in and we make our own decisions. But a lot of people, and to MSK's point in that regard, is a lot of people are just looking for who to invest in, and they just listen to the first thing they hear on most channels, and they just follow. They're follow traders, but they don't make up good judgments all the time. So in that regard, I can see that, because I see the thumbnail. Oh, it's crashing 50%. It's going to all hell in a hell basket, and then they make decisions based on that. So in that regard, yes, I can understand what you're saying, MSK. But people are always reminded constantly by Martyn, by Sensei, to make an informed decision and not to do what they do, stuff like that. So I mean, look at all these people that are calling in from. Mobix and stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm losing all my money. That's because basically they're just listening to what you're saying at the pump time, and people's mentality is just like that a lot of the time. They just see what's going on today, and they just start following the pump, which we know a lot of investors, when they're early investors, do that because they just want to see the green line. They don't look at the red. Like, we're all contrarian. We buy when it's red, right? Pretty much. Mm-hmm. We buy when it's going down, but a lot of people, and we're 50,000 plus subscribers who don't do that, and I'd say probably 85% of those guys are just trying to follow the pump. So, I hear what you're saying, MSK, but I think we need to just remind people more. When it's when we see these, when we do these thumbnails, or we do this kind of give this kind of information that, hey, look, you have got to make your own mind up. It's not going all 50% down today. This is over a long time. I get that. So I think we just have to be more informative when we do the. I know it creates more following, and we get more people in when they see the thumbnail. And we want more people on the channel, so we have to do those thumbnails a little bit to make people watch. Just putting it out there.
Can I reply, Martyn?
Please.
Yeah, so my thoughts on the whole discussion and my reply to MSK would be, I understand there is sometimes some confusion. Me and Martyn have conversations off air regarding my points, and I tell Martyn these are my thoughts. He tells me his thoughts. We try and do our own research and bring you the best that we can bring, and that's what I do on my Sunday shows. I listen to Martyn's fundamentals. He's better in that area, and we relay the information that we gather ourselves and through each other. Regarding the 50% crash, there has been confusion around it, and we have tried to rectify that confusion. Many times I've come on the show, not only during my Sunday show, but during the weekly show, to give my opinions. Martyn is still entitled to his opinions. It is his show at the end of the day. He can say whatever he likes, and it's not on him if people make decisions. But we don't want people to make decisions. Hence, if you watch my Sunday shows, I give about 12 disclaimers per show. Every time I video, I do a disclaimer. Regarding the 50% drop video, I think I did a good thing. Regarding your comment, Saab, about we need to be careful about that. It's a trade-off. MSK said it's a trade-off. In that video, I don't think it's a trade-off. Me saying 50% crash, I don't think, Saab, anyone's going to look at that thumbnail and straight away sell their XRP. I don't think just looking at a thumbnail. I think they're going to click on the video, and within that video, my message to everyone was, be ready for a 50% crash. Why did I do it at that time? Because Bitcoin was looking bearish, XRP was looking a bit bearish. I expected a crash to come in the market. We got a 36% crash. I said 30 to 40% during that video. But I took that opportunity to remind everyone investing in cryptocurrency is a very, very high risk investment. Your capacity for loss has to be so high. Your attitude to risk has to be very high as well. So, and your experience has to be quite high to invest in cryptocurrency. So I took that opportunity to not only present my reasoning why I thought that would be a significant correction, which there was 30 to 40%, we got a 36% correction, but I took that opportunity to remind everyone, if you're investing in XRP and you're not prepared for a 50% crash, if you've got invested in XRP since November and all you've seen is up, that's not how the cryptocurrency market works. There will be a 50% crash, in my opinion. I mean, if I can show you my chart, I've got it here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 marks on my chart right now of times that there's been a 50% crash in the last 6 years. Individual crashes, 50%. Do I think there's going to be another one? Someone said in the comment section, you can't predict if there's going to be another 50% crash. Well, no, I can't. Just like I can't predict that someone's going to lose money tomorrow. Someone's going to lose money tomorrow in something, and there will probably be, I'm 99% sure there'll be another 50% crash on XRP. So if you're investing in the cryptocurrency markets, be prepared for a 50% crash. Know what you're going to do if there's going to be a 50% crash. If there's going to be a 50% crash, make sure you're going to still be able to feed your family. You're still going to be able to pay your rent. And I took that opportunity, and I think rightly so. I took that opportunity to present, to give that warning to everyone. What happens if there's a 50% crash, and be prepared for a 50% crash. Regarding during the week, me and Martyn might disagree on certain things. Martyn might think that crash is coming earlier, but he's completely entitled to say whatever he wants. And to clear up the confusion, I've done several videos. I came on the interview with Rod when he asked the question. I took time out my day to clarify things like that. But even if Martyn thinks there's going to be a crash next week, he's entitled to that opinion. But even when I watched his content, he said something about June. I saw someone in the market in the comment section saying Martyn said June, and ultimately Martyn's message is the same as mine. It's a matter of when, not if. So that's my response to the whole scenario right now.
I agree. Can I just add in there? I agree with you guys wholeheartedly. But the fact is, most of the channel is covered with males, right? So there's 85% male following, and males have a very psychologically, we are drawn in by pictures rather than information, and they get drawn to pictures, and the first thing they see, it just sends off signals in their mind, visually stimulated. So you got to be careful. Sometimes what we do. I mean, look, I'll take in information. I'll look. I've seen 1,000 thumbnails, and I can go on, and then make an informed decision of the information that I get. And absolutely, but not everybody's the same as that. And a lot of these people are new investors. and or new people to crypto, even, or new people to even the stocks, and they don't have. Not everybody has that yet. They're probably just new in the market, so we're just going to be really. I guess we're going to be a little bit careful. So.
Just touching on what Sensei said, I think again it's very apparent to me. It's actually the difference in delivery, because what Sensei's just said, what he's articulated, it makes just perfect sense. I think perhaps, Martyn, the difference is because you're covering a lot of things, even obviously a lot of stocks as well outside of crypto, and Sensei's almost solely focusing on crypto for the most part. It's just probably easier to digest the way he articulates. And of course, you can have a difference in opinion, but perhaps because you're having to analyze multiple things and juggle multiple balls, as so to speak, I think perhaps some of the message might be lost in translation. So when you say 50% crash, and I think Saab's point is very important. A lot of the viewers, obviously, you've gained a lot of viewers and members and subscribers over the last few months, and a lot of them are new investors. And so it's. I mean, again, I didn't call in to make any kind of negative sentiment. It's always a healthy conversation, and I've always made it very clear. With these new viewers, it's easy to form impressions, as Saab's mentioned very correctly. I get the reason for having thumbnails. I mean, it's a proven point. It obviously, it kind of attracts people to watch. But once they watch, and if the message about the same topic, say XRP in this case, that you're giving is perhaps not adding up in the same way as Sensei's articulating it, which I felt in some cases, and that's possibly because I'm coming in and out and watching the show, and perhaps I didn't see the point where you mentioned that the drop is probably coming in June, as an example. But whereas Sensei, he obviously he goes through the stages, explains everything. The charts are really quite in detail, which obviously that's not your remit, which is completely understandable. But in that journey, there can be a bit of a perhaps stuff lost in translation. Yes.
I'm going to give Fight and Vaz and Stephen Lewandowski the opportunity to respond in a moment. Stephen's just tuned in. I don't think there are many channels that would allow a conversation like this, giving you the opportunity to pick apart my show or criticize in any way, because it is constructive criticism.
Healthy debate.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I allow that all the time.
Yeah.
You mentioned thumbnails. Let me be absolutely clear. Every investment, and why I invest in the S&P, integrity of the show, number one, but primarily when I talk to my friends online, all the investment information I have is gained from CEOs, millionaires, billionaires, big investors, hedge fund managers. None, zero from any YouTube channel, period. I don't watch any YouTube channels at all. I know what they're doing, but I don't watch any YouTube channels at all. So let's just be clear, make that clear. I don't use thumbnails or anything like that to gain information about a stock. If I want to know about TPL or Bank of America, I tried, and I speak to the teams at Bank of America. I'm trying to get Brian on the show, but I'm already talking to people at Bank of America about Bank of America stock, not YouTube channels. And when you talk about thumbnails, my job is to get people to watch, so they watch and they hear what we're about. That's my job. This is my job. I am just like a film director, who's come up with Steven Spielberg, come up with a movie, and I want you to come and see it. And I advertise it in a way that is good, because when you watch it, you're not disappointed. If I do a thumbnail and you watch and you're disappointed, doesn't work, because YouTube killed the video. Because if I say crash or boom or whatever I say, oh, by the way, some big news, by the way, the bell's just gone, and in the closing seconds, all of a sudden, the S&P went up about 3% and straight back down again. And that wasn't a correction. That was profit taken. There was some big money coming into there, which is very interesting for tomorrow's CPI. So I'm extremely bullish about that tomorrow. Anyway, that's beside the point. So my thumbnails have been a conversation piece here, and I'm going to show you something. I'm amazed that no one is actually noticing it. And it's actually quite interesting. If I show you, and I really want to make a point of this because you're all saying about, thumbnails, right? Look at my thumbnails. What do you see on every single thumbnail? Not Sensei's, by the way. Mine. What do you see on every thumbnail? Can anyone tell me what they see?
Your face, Martyn.
Yeah, correct. 99.999 with no expression whatsoever. Serious.
Yep.
Mainstream media, TV, just like you'd see on CNBC, Bloomberg, Sky News, Channel 4 News, whatever you like. Always serious. However, crypto channels on YouTube. Stress, drama, sad faces, crying faces. There I am again, serious, cheering. Look at this. All of this. Ooh, what's going on? Serious again. Laughing, joking, celebrating, doom, gloom. All over the place. Look, reactions. Oh my God, what's happening? I'm just randomly showing you stuff. All of it. Drama. All the way through. Look at this. Drama. That wasn't, I doubt if that was even Donald Trump. That was probably AI generated. Drama, sadness. Every single one of my videos have been what you'd expect to see on Sky News, the BBC, Channel 4, Bloomberg, everyone. And every time we grow, I tried it again yesterday, because it's very difficult to get people to watch when I do this, but I keep trying more and more to do this. And very, very rarely anyone even comments on it, but I try. What I want to do is even go away. Where is it? Here it is. Look, I did this. And I do this every now and again. I drop in this. That. Financial news. It goes even less than putting XRP or Bitcoin, or it just goes face, news, financial, logo. Boom. I keep trying to do that. And every now and again, you'll see one of those pop in, because when you're successful, you only need to say your name. That's it. When you're really famous. And I toured, as you know, Elton John. Elton John. You haven't got to put Elton John jumps through hoops. You just put Elton John. All right? And when I used to sell my show, One Night in Vegas with Martin Lucas, that was all I needed with my showgirls and the orchestra. And that's what I want for this channel. So no one clicks because of any emotional connection. They click because they know it. And that's what I'm always working for. So I'm sorry that you feel that thumbnails have manipulated or given an impression or whatever, but that is the opposite of what I do every day. And I will continue to do that. Saab?
No, that wasn't my point, Martyn, saying that you do crazy thumbnails. I'm just saying a lot of people look at the thumbnails and they're attracted to the shows. And a lot of people are attracted visually. I was not trying to take anything away from you like that in that respect. But when people see things like 50% crash and stuff, like what they do see is that their instinct goes straight away. Because a lot of people, you know what they're like. They just,
yes, true.
Oh no, you know.
People's,
straight away they react.
People's lack of understanding and uncontrollable emotion is a concern, but not my problem.
Yeah, I get it.
Right?
You know,
but it is a concern, and even though this is not my responsibility, it is. I self-impose a responsibility because I care. I don't want anyone losing money. You all know that. That's why you're members, right? I don't want anyone losing money. If people lose money and they do... I mean, the other day, I was messaged by Investor Don. He's not been in the channel since. He's a bit embarrassed, I think, because he got a lot of people talk to him in Discord. He came on and said, all my comments are being deleted and you keep doing this and I keep following you and I'm losing all my money on Gorilla. All rubbish. How could you follow me? I don't even buy Gorilla. I only own the S&P, right? So you don't follow me at all. And he came back yesterday and I replied to every one of his comments, even though some of them were quite rude and aggressive and threatening. I replied to every one because he's a member. It's my promise. And I replied to him. Yesterday he came back and replied to me and said, I'm sorry, you did reply to all my comments. I just didn't see them. And a few people talked to him, I believe, in Discord, and they were saying some wonderful things, and it was nice. It was a conversation, not attacking him. I was very proud, actually, of the Lucasades and the family. People didn't go, right, I'm on Martyn's side, I'm going to jump all over Investodon. People spoke to him. Yeah, I saw what was said, and I was very impressed. I thought, this is what we built. People tried to help Investodon, repeat what I'd said, but not in a way to, we're going to have a go at you. And I thought, what a wonderful family that was. People spoke to him and said, look, blah, blah, blah. And it was great. And he came back and he spoke to me. And I think he's going to come back on the show and everything will be great. But, you know, I can't help what people do. And I'll tell you something else. When you talk about people click on 50% drops, 99.9% of my videos now, my thumbnails, are an unexpressionable face, XRP in the title, bit of this and that and the other. Very few is about a dramatic. Very few are about a dramatic title. You may remember the ones that are because it's dramatic, but it's 1%. 99% aren't, and I want 100% not to be. Right? I would rather have the Martyn Lucas show, like Dave Ramsey show. Boom, that's it. Elton John show. Boom, that's what I want. That's what I used to have. And that's what I want for here. Right? So the reason why people are clicking on my videos now, and I know this because I study the numbers, it's not because of the 50% crash, is because we're ranking number one for nearly everything, and they're seeing me everywhere. They're seeing me because they're watching me. If they wasn't watching me, they wouldn't see me, right? That's how it happens. So people see what they want to see. They don't watch, they don't click, YouTube don't show them. Simple. And that's what's happening. And because they're watching, and they're staying watching. Right now, there's 288 people consistently. Hardly any, no one's leaving, right? More people will see me tomorrow. If they didn't like what I was saying and was against me, just stop watching. I even say to people, download the video if you want. But they're not. Everyone's liking. So, you know, that's great. But I am mindful of what we're doing. It gives me sleepless nights when it shouldn't. I don't want to make $1 million at the expense of anyone else. I don't want to get loads of money and other people go, I lost all my money. I care about people more than I can possibly say in words. But I take everyone's point and give everyone a voice. Everyone's allowed to call in today. Everyone's allowed to say what they want. But understand me that hopefully I've explained a little bit of behind the scenes. And you know, I want more and more generic. Just head Martyn Lucas talks XRP. Love it, because that's what Set's about. And you know why 99.99% of YouTubers don't do that? That's why I don't call myself a YouTuber. The reason I've just shown you all those images of, all that, Senzi's thinking, bloody hell, I did that yesterday, didn't I? Yes, he did. I did at the beginning. I did it, yes. Right. And you know why? I'm not speaking for Sensei, he speaks for himself. But 99% of people do that. They're not confident in themselves. They know they have to do that to sell it. They think if I just say nothing and just call it XRP, nobody will watch. And you know what? They're right. Nobody will watch. Not because of the thumbnail, because they haven't got an audience yet. And I got a message yesterday from Power Group. You know Power Group, Rod? You know the guy? Really great guy, lovely guy. Had him on the show. He's a member of the family. And he's been going 2 years longer than me, talking about a much more trendy thing, crypto, the entire time. Much easier to sell crypto than it is to sell the S&P, which is my focus. Okay, and we are 2 years less going, and we're coming up to 60,000, and he's about 8,900. Okay, so we're miles ahead. And he said to me, the algorithm loves you. No, it doesn't. People are engaging with the show. If you look at it as an algorithm, that people are algorithms, You'll get it wrong every time. Trying to find ways to beat the algorithm. Just go live, be real, be engaging, and work harder than anyone else. So people are clicking on my videos not because of the drama and the fire and brimstone and silly faces. They're clicking on it because they watched last time, they like it, and YouTube went, well, you watched all the way through the last video, here's another one. That's it. So...
And that's why this is a great forum. That's why you're allowing, people like us to come on here and talk about these issues, which is great. And I think people really relate to that as well because of the honesty, and we're just addressing all the subjects right in front of everybody, which is great.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, because remember, this is my job. Imagine I walk into your office and tell you right in front of your boss, you're not doing it right, or you're misleading me, or you could do it better. Imagine if I did that. Be horrible. This is my job. If I'm allowing everyone to come on here and say whatever they want, and if you were successful in saying it's rubbish, and for some reason everyone believed you and everyone said, "Or I agree," my income would go to zero tomorrow. I am fully aware that everyone has the power. Everyone could click off tomorrow. I could have 10,000 unsubscribes overnight. Everyone could stop watching. This is my bloody job. It's how I live. So, but I'm confident in the family more than I am myself. More than I am myself. I often think, I hope I did a good job. I hope I got that right. I hope no one misunderstood me. I'm not confident in myself at all. It's why I worked so hard to try to win. I'm not confident. I'm not confident at all. I'm a very insecure person. But I think what the show is about is you. And yesterday you all proved it by the way you spoke to Investodon. That was brilliant. No one came out and hated me, and no one came out and attacked him. You all just tried to help him learn. And I thought, that's what we've built. So I'm confident of you. I'm not confident of me, but it's hard letting people call in and knowing they're going to have a go at me, but that's fine. Let's hear from Stephen Lewandowski. Sorry, Saab?
We got your back, Dad.
Dad, bloody hell, mate! Bloody hell! Now he finishes it with an insult. That's nice. Bloody hell, Stephen Lewandowski. You muted him. Do you want us? Have you got anything to say, Stephen?
Yeah, I just wondered how much money MSK took out of the 200,000 that he made. Is he still in XRP a lot, or
So far I've taken out about $50,000 of profit, not just from XRP but various other crypto as well. The bulk of the 200,000, it's on about $215,000 unrealized gains at the moment. Yeah.
I made most of my money back when COVID started.
Yeah.
I made a lot of oil. I made $630,000. I went in with 100,000 and turned it into 730,000. And when I got out of oil, I could have made double that, but I got out when I was comfortable. I mean, you can't hit the top. That's what I'm trying to say to you, even. Take your.
I've had similar experience during COVID as well. Fisco was my second ordeal, if you like, of taking a big loss. And in fact, I took it a lot better than. And these are learning experiences at the end of the day. I do want to make it clear, Martyn. There's no negative energy here at all. And perhaps the way I convey things comes across as perhaps a bit aggressive. I don't know. I think a lot of people have told me this, but it's not me trying to attack you in any way. And of course, as you've already mentioned, we're friends, and I've called you various times. We've had
a family is full of different personalities, and it's our weakness, my weakness, if I don't understand you. When people first meet me, and crazy for me to say it on air, when people first meet me, they said to me in theaters, don't like him, arrogant. Then they see me the next day and they go, it's not arrogance, That's passion and deliverance, and he gets it done, and the show's amazing. And that's what everyone said. And that's why we were the second most popular one-night show in England back in the late 90s. But when they first meet me, when I walked into a theatre, when I first started my theatre shows, within a month of doing it, with 2 theatres under my belt, I hired the London Palladium. And the comment was from the manager, Michael Townsend, who came to see me at the Epsom Playhouse. He said, who do you think you are? I said, what do you mean? He said, you do realise the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Royal Command Performance, Bob Hope, they've all performed at the Royal Albert Hall, not Albert Hall, the London Palladium. You've done 2 shows and you want to hire the London Palladium? Do you think that's a bit arrogant? I said, I think my show's worth it and you're going to hire it to me. And he did. It's tough sometimes, you know. I was reading yesterday that to be a president, it's you're a narcissist. Imagine that. Because you think you're the best person for the job.
You've got to have the self-confidence, right?
Do you think it's easy? I'm right now. This is a really hard video for me. I am sweating. My face. I'm hot. I'm uncomfortable. But let's see if it worked. Let's see if it works. You decide. You decide. You've seen. Let's see if the subscribers have gone up or down since we started talking. You ready? This is real.
Almost 59,000.
There you go. There you go.
But do I feel more? Do I feel more secure today? No, I feel even more unsecure because more people are watching, more people are judging, more people are challenging, more people are saying stuff.
We're gonna hit it.
It's horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I do not like it one tiny bit. But I want to do something great, and I'm doing what I think is right. Vaz.
Right. Just want to say this is the most genuine thing I've seen since the lockdown. Whether it's online or not, whether we would have met in a pub, as I already compared this to a pub. I take it as a time we hang out together. We have a good show which is all fun. We have show where we work hard. We have show where we disagree, where we fall out with someone and then the people come back or not. It's like going to a pub or not. But there's another analogy I already said before. Your channel is the S&P 500 of YouTube. You have other channels who just glow, they go through the roof and they die, or they just do one viral video and then the rest is pile of rubbish. Your channel has a steady growth, and in the end, you will outperform every single comparison or every single rival channel, every single competitor. Long term, you're gonna outperform everyone. That's what you're doing. You're doing the most genuine thing you can do. You're doing a thing nobody else is doing, and this show is the greatest proof of the genuinity of this channel. It's just we have people here gathering together. It might be harsh to you. You might not like it at the time, but this is something very genuine and very intimate and personal, probably to everyone, not only to you. To me, it is personal as well. To me, it is intimate, same as to MSK. Probably everyone dialing onto this call, everyone following us in the chat, and this is what makes your channel genuine and the true S&P, which might not be performing well now comparing to the other channels, but long term you're gonna get there, Martyn. You will be outperforming everyone.
You're doing something that no other channel is doing at the end of the day, Martyn. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, being man enough to take criticism or take an alternative view and to, you know, actually allow people like myself or anyone I mean, let's be honest. You have to go through plenty of trolls, on a daily basis. Yeah, these people don't have the guts to actually come on and express their view as to why they're saying certain things or why they have a certain impression about, certain things. We're here because we're a family and we can be open and transparent about our views. We might disagree on certain things, we might not, and that's what families do at the end of the day, right? And I think that's why we've really grown at such a rate.
Stephen, I think
Stephen wants to say something.
No, I just wanted to say, I've been here for over 2 years, and this is a family program. Keep it respectful, and it's fun. I love being here.
Yeah, I want to say, I mean, I've been here for 2 years as well. The reason I like this channel was the personal element of Martyn replying to all our comments, caring about each and every one of us, whether we're members or not. Martyn cares about each and every one of us, and once we become members, we're part of this family where we can rely on each other. We can talk to each other. We can learn from each other. We have Martyn, who goes live every single trading day. He is the one thing that's always there. He's always there for us. He has that community. We've got Discord. We've got each other. We learn from each other. And at the end of the day, we would not have a channel this big with all these members, which we can talk to and support each other. So some people might want to come on, the 1 or 2 people that come on and say, oh, I lost money. They're just looking for someone to blame. But there's hundreds of stories of people that have found this channel, whether it's for financial gain or for, and I think what's more important is those people that have found a support system around them where they might not have it at home, they might have it at home. They want a separate place to go away from whatever's going on in their life, or having different family members on the channel. So it is something that no one can say they've created. I mean, what Martyn's created is something so rare, and that's why I want to be a part of it, and that's why I'm just trying to add to it. I mean, even in my small time on the channel, I've experienced a fraction of what Martyn experienced. The trolls have come on. It's I don't know how Martyn deals with it. There's people come on saying, if I lose money, it's because of you, and that's a small fraction. So I don't know what Martyn experiences, but it's not nice. We don't see half of it. I mean, I've got the back end of YouTube. I can see what people are actually commenting, and there's some bad people out there. So I think MSK, when you come on and say stuff like this, is fine. I mean, it's an open channel. Martyn's made it open. He doesn't have to do this, but there's a lot of people.
Like rude, though? I mean, I hope I've not come across as rude.
No, that's what I'm saying. There is much worse things that people have said, and we do disagree as family once in a while. But what Martyn's created is incredible. So I want to thank Martyn again.
I have to echo Sensei's point there. I mean, no one just randomly gives, a £500 super chat for no reason. It's because I appreciate what you're doing, Martyn. I really appreciate what you're doing. The honesty of this channel, the transparency, everything. It's like I'm kind of invoked to invest in you, because you're bringing something so great to us, just the common person, the person who's trying to understand more about investment, but also the person who wants to be entertained, who wants to find a sense of family, community. And that's what the channel brings, really.
I'm just letting you talk now. It's been a very emotional conversation. I got very emotional when Vaz kicked off. I haven't recovered from that. Anyway, if anybody else wants to call in, we will finish this if nobody else wants to. But in the chat, it's pinned up, martynlucas.com/live. You can call in, you can be on the show. And the password is LucasAids100, uppercase L, uppercase A, LucasAids100. We got a couple of spots left if you want to call in. Stephen, did you want to say something there? We're just wrapping that up.
Yeah, I was hoping when Fight does a show, maybe it's on Saturday or something. Fight's dividends.
Yes. Fight mentioned today, didn't he? He'd like to be part of the team, the creators. Yeah, there's half a dozen now I've got. There's 4 that you know about. And there's more I'm talking to. Are you serious, Fight? You'd like to start doing a little part of the show like Sensei and Vaz is going to do? And
I've been thinking about when I was driving around, and it probably will be a Saturday morning thing because that's the only time I'm really free, around 9-ish Eastern time. Yeah, I mean, we talk about everything, but then the dividends side, like you got regular stocks to do dividends, you got high yield dividends and all this other stuff that people don't know about. Some people do, like me, because I go look through other YouTube channels. I do watch a lot of YouTube channels. I'm not denying it because I want to hear other people situation. Like somebody commented, said, "Oh, I'm losing on a trade." The only reason you're losing on a trade because Martyn brought you GGRR to you, and you FOMO in when it was going up. You did not see. I mean, you might not even seen the video when it first came out. Like most of us saw it live. Then when it come out 3 hours later, oh, it's going up. I'm gonna get it. Then it goes down, but people don't do the research. They just FOMO in and like what I invest in. I believe in what I'm in. I'm down. I don't lose money. I'm down right now. And I'm worried? No. It's gonna come back up eventually. I get more dividends, I put more money into it, lower my average down, and go back up. I mean, it's really not.
Well, what we'll do, Fight, we'll talk on Discord, we'll have a chat. What we do, this phone, the way I work with the team, it is a team now.
Get in the queue, Fight. Get in the queue.
Yeah, Fight's going.
Pick your number. Pick your number.
Pick a number. Yeah, I'm still working with Vaz. It takes time, but yeah, you call in on this phone in. This is the phone in, right? And we're off air, and we discuss the studio, the setup, what you're going to do, and it starts by calling in and being part of it. Then it moves to make a video, and then eventually, and that takes some time. You can go live, like by yourself, like Sensei does, but that takes a long time.
I mean, how do you make videos? I'm not good at that.
Well, we can discuss it. We don't want Barbie popping in and out all over the place. You know what I mean? We got a brand in here. We're not just letting you do what the hell you want. There are limits to it. Otherwise, it's going to be chaos. People are going to be what's going on.
No, it'll all be serious. It'll be all serious.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
If I was making 10 grand a month on dividends, so I'm ready to hear his strategies all day.
Yeah. Well, it'll have all the same principles and standards that are followed by me, Sensei. Vaz will soon be learning that. Joseph, all the same. You got to be open. You got to be honest. You got to share everything. There's no. We all do the same. You got to do it the same way. And if it follows all those lines, it'll be great. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't know what I invest in. I mean, I do it on my videos already. I mean,
exactly.
If you don't show people what you invest in, then they're going to say, well, he's saying this, but he's not invested in it. Why should I listen to him?
Exactly. No, that's true. I don't think anybody else wants to call in. It's 3:30. The bell's gone. We had a really quick profit taking as the bell went, right on the bell. That's a bull flag. I mean, Sensei would call it a bull flag. Give it some technical term. I'm just going to say it's bullish for tomorrow. People want to be in the market for tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. I'm happy with it. If it's good news, people can still dump it. Don't get upset tomorrow if we get a good PPI and it goes down and you went and you say, Martyn said it was going to explode. It will. It might happen tomorrow, but all I care about, I don't care what Wall Street think. I don't care what Wall Street do. I care that the numbers are good. If the earnings are beat and the economy is good and everything is strong, that's what I buy. I don't buy what other people think because that's just sentiment in the moment. And you do what you want, but I'm looking for a good CPI tomorrow. Good CPI. I'm looking for a good City earnings. I'm looking for a good BlackRock earnings. It's why I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to be able to do the BlackRock earnings. Because if I discover that's good and we hear that's good, it's good to go. And I want to be in. And that's how I invest anyway. This has been a great conversation. I'm hoping, let's have a quick look, 60,000 subscribers by tonight. 58,900. Right. We get to 50. Can we get to 50,000 right now? Sorry, 59,000. Then we're counting down. Is there another 13 people that haven't subscribed? Can 13 people subscribe to the channel so we can get 59,000 and then we count down for tonight? That'd be great. Is anybody? Everyone subscribed.
If we get it, then MSK is going to do $100 spin the wheel.
Oh, hello.
$100 spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. 9 to go. 9 to go. You heard it there. It was confirmed by Saab that MSK is going to give away $100. There you go. Must be true. Must be true.
I agree. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, we all heard it. We all heard it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 58. Oh, MSK is going, oh, I don't want to pay $100.
Come on, mate.
He made 15 grand already today.
Someone else is calling, I think.
Yeah. Come on. 59,000. 4 more to go. And we got Stacey Bailey coming in as well. There we go. 3 to go.
New Year's Eve. Like New Year's Eve now.
It
4, 3.
Come on.
Hang on. Let's get Stacey Bailey in as well. Stacey's here. Come on. 3 more. Are we going to get it? Come on. 2 more.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is going to cost MSK $100, as confirmed, not by MSK, as confirmed by Saab, not by me either. Just saying. Hey! Come on, let's go. Now we got the countdown. Let's go.
Get ready,
Bloody
for
And it's carrying on. It's carrying on. Bloody hell. Oh, there's Stacey. How are you, Stacey?
I'm good. How are you?
Not had you on the show for ages. Good to have you here.
She heard the spin the wheel.
Yeah.
It looks like she's cold up there.
It's freezing. Look at it. It's all snowing.
Yeah, but you're tufty, right? You go outside with the horses. You're used to all of that.
Yeah. Damn dogs, get down.
Did you call in for a reason or just to talk about the dogs?
No, just to yell at the dogs.
Oh,
no, I have no idea. I came to the conversation late, so I thought we were just all calling in to tell you how great you are. So I thought I'd join the conversation.
Oh, okay then. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It didn't start out very well. Started out by MSK coming in and smashing me about the place, and then it got better from there. Yeah,
that's not quite what happened.
That's exactly how it started. That's exactly how it started.
Where's Mike, by the way?
Wasn't the direction I was planning to.
Right. Well,
where's Mike?
Where's Mike?
Yeah,
where's Mike?
We need Mike.
Mike, can you run your show?
Mike.
Is he here? Let me type it in.
He was here. He was here.
And Zach is online.
Yeah, he's here. Zach? Mike's here. We've only got 3 more spots. Let's fill it up. If we fill it up, MSK is going to give $100 away on Spin the Wheel.
I wouldn't agree to that. But,
He's not agreeing to it. He's not agreeing to it. Right, that's clickbait.
Comments are, I think, I don't know how many thousands I've super chatted now. So,
I'll give away a mug. I'll give away a mug.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Give away a mug. Okay, all right. Here we go. Right, we're going to spin the wheel. We need 3 more people. So if you want to win a mug, you've got call in. The first 3 people to call in, I will spin the wheel right here, right now, and we'll give a mug away. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Right, come on then. Quick. The link's in the chat. It's martynlucas.com/live. Thank you, Sensei. Thanks for sorting that out. It was getting embarrassing for a minute. martynlucas.com/live. And the password is uppercase L, Lucas A's, uppercase A, 100. It's in the chat. Call in now. 3 spaces to go. The first 3 to call in. We're going to spin the wheel. Let me get the spin the wheel ready. Here we go. Spin the wheel. 1 to 10. Where's me spin the wheel? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Where's me spin the wheel? I've got to spin. Where's the spin the wheel? There it is. There's spin the wheel. And I've got a one called that one, isn't it? It's that one there. There we go. 10 numbers. I'm gonna spin the wheel. But we need everybody in. Come on back. There we go.
Jenny.
I tell you what. Yeah, we need 3 more people to call it. Who wants to win a mug? And I tell you, look at this, folks. We're now 59,011. There we go. 60,000. Here we come. 60,000. Here we come.
May I say something?
Yeah.
May I say something?
You don't say anything nice about me, though. I'm sick of it. Go on, then. Say something.
Your thumbnail has been misleading because Sab said you're gonna give $100 and you just said no.
Yeah, but I said
yes.
exactly. Right,
He did say yes first.
First of all, what bloody thumbnail? No thumbnail, so that's a lie. Straight off the bat, number
Exactly,
one. Number two, MSK never confirmed it. It was Sab throwing him under the bus, and I certainly didn't confirm it.
Sab needs to commit now. Sab needs to commit now.
Anyway, we got.
I'd like to say, Sab, but I always do things when I decide to do things, not when people tell me, "Oh, you're going to do something." That's the surefire way of not getting me to do something. And Sensei knows this very well.
How are you, Classic? How are you, mate?
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you, mate. We got one more spot to go. Who's going to call in? Come on, we're going to give a mug away right now with one more person. Links in the chat. Mike, how are you?
Good, man.
Good. Oh, hang on. Tuesday. You need to put the light on. You're in the dark. I can't have you on the screen if you're in the dark because, just in case. Yeah, someone was calling in there. Looked like they were in the dark in bed. And I'm thinking, hello, we can't be careful here. We got to be careful here. How's your good lady, Mike?
She's okay.
Lisa. She well? No.
Just okay.
She's surviving so far.
Yeah, we're sorry, mate. We know she's going through a hard time, and we send our thoughts to you, mate.
Well, not if she's only going through a hard time. She has to deal with Mike on top of it. But
that's worse. Imagine that. Imagine being Mike's girlfriend. Just imagine that, everybody. What is that like?
I love you, Mike.
What is that like on a day-to-day basis?
Mike, where's your bloody tripod?
Over in the corner.
He's not even using it. He's not even using it. What a waste of money that was.
Quick, you
Over in the corner, yeah.
I could have put that in the SNP rather than sending that to you. Right, no one's calling in. We're going to do it. Right, so sorry. Hang on a minute. I need to check this. You said you're giving away a mug. Right, I'm Ray Kroc of McDonald's. It's McDonald's. You're the franchisee. Is this costing me money if you give a mug away?
I was hoping you weren't going to bring this up.
Yeah, this is costing me money. This ain't costing you. He ain't giving away anything. This is costing me. Bloody what? Bloody hell. Right. Well,
we can always give away one of my mugs. I mean, I'm just saying.
The bootlegger.
We don't want to give away fakes.
She's not happy with flogging her behind the bike shed stuff when no one's looking. She wants me to put it in my show during promoting my own mug. That's a bit brazen. That's a bit brazen of you. That's a bit brazen. How confident can you get?
We can't show fakes on the show. It's
no
illegal.
fakes here. No fakes here.
I thought Stacey is the franchise.
No, she ain't the franchise. Is that what she told you on Discord?
Because you said you're talking about McDonald's. So yes, Sensei, yes, Stacey.
What did I say?
What's going on here behind the scenes that I don't know about? Hey, Vaz, tell me, what's she telling you?
You said you were talking about McDonald's franchise.
Yeah.
So you own the land.
Yeah.
Sensei is your franchise. Stacey.
Correct. Stacey ain't nothing.
Well?
She's a bootlegger.
No, mine's separate.
Oh, she's the KFC. She's the KFC.
Yeah, she's KFC. She's KFC. Nothing to do with McDonald's at all. There's no Big Macs or Ronald McDonald here, Oh, look, Stephen Lewandowski, he's got the brazen bull to show it on the screen. Anybody else? Anybody else want to flog their merchandise on my channel? Love it. Bloody hell.
Yes, MSK.
Oh my God. What's that? What you got there, Sensei? What's that? What is that?
Brand. Sensei crypto brand.
What was that, Sensei?
That's to come. It's just testing out some products.
That. Anybody else? I'm being too nice. I'm being too nice. I'm going to stop being nice. Oh, hello. She's got. That's one of our mugs. That's one of our mugs.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I'm not a trader.
Right. Enough of this. Right. Here we go.
May I just drop something in there for Stacy?
Martin, I had a quick question.
Stacy, if your black mug changes color when you pour
whiskey,
bourbon in it,
you're buying
10. I'm buying 10.
I'm buying 10. Be careful. She'll find a way to make that work, and that will cost you money.
My whiskey glass will look cool with bourbon in it.
Right, enough of this. Can I take control, please, of my show? It's getting out of bloody order. We're going to spin the wheel. Time to spin the wheel. Time to spin the wheel. Right, 1 to 10. I need to tell everybody where they are first, don't I? I'll probably do that. Yeah. Tell everybody where they are. They don't know where they are. They don't know where they are. Let's come back to it. So in spot number 1, we have Mike in spot number 1. Give us a wave, Mike, in spot number 1. In spot number 2, give us a wave. It's Fight Channel. Give us a wave. In number 3, we have Vaz. Give us a wave. In number 4, nobody. In number 5, we have Sab. Give us a wave. In number 6, it's Stephen Lewandowski. Give us a wave. In number 7, we have Stacey Bailey, otherwise known as the bootlegger. Number 8, it's I hope that Sensei wins, because if Sensei wins, I spend no money. Sensei, can you get in number 4 as well? Can you get in number 4 as well? Hang on, can I do that? Can I put him in 2 spots?
No, that'd be rigging it. That'd be rigging it.
I don't think I can get him in 2 spots. Yeah.
Can you call in Martin?
Can I call in? I'm already on. This is me. I'm in number 4. Right, MSK, number 9. Give us a wave, MSK. And number 10. Number 10 is classic. There he is in number 10. It's time to spin the wheel. Here we go. The winner of today's mug, donated by me, sadly, is... Go! Chickadoo, yum-papa-ta-da-pa-poo-pee-doo, shum-diggy-diggy-da-da-hoo-ha-hey. It's gonna be in number... Is it 4 or 3 or 3? Who's in number 3? Ta-da! Number 3 is... It's Vaz, everybody! Bloody marvellous. There you go. Congratulations, Vaz. You are the winner.
Thank you, James, for supporting me. Thank you very much, James.
Who's James? Who's James? 007.
Oh, James 070.
Oh, I see. Was he cheering for you?
007.
Was he the cheerleader?
Yeah, the chat has been spammed by James, number 3. Cheers, James. Appreciate it, mate.
Right, Sensei, can I leave that with you, please?
Yeah. Well, Martin, can you go on the shop and let Vaz have a little browse? Just go on the shop, show them what's on the shop, and see what Vaz wants.
Oh, I can choose.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a leftover or something.
No worries.
Pick the big one.
Yeah.
Pick the big mug.
I thought it was like a second.
Oi, bootlegger, keep it zipped. Shh, don't mention that. Do you want a gift card for $5? Do you want a gift card? Hang on. Bloody hell. It's getting out of order, this. Martin Lucas shop. There we go. Why ain't it coming up? Shop.com. It's broken, Sensei. You broke it already. Martin Lucas shop.com.
I thought it's like a chipped mug Sensei's got under his desk or something. That I'm gonna get like
defective mug.
Hang on a minute. Have I broke this or what? MARTYNLUCAS shop. How come that's not working? Hang on a minute. What's going on here? What's going on here? Click on that. There's the shop. MartinLucasShop.com.
At least this mug won't be broken, man.
Yeah. Here we go. Right. So Vaz, what do you want? What do you want? So we've got a wonderful selection of lovely mugs here. We've got Happy New Year. That's sold. Oh, it says only one left. Is it sold out or what? Sensei.
It's sold out. It's sold out.
Sold out. You just not updated it yet. All right then, sort that
But it
out.
says sold out, yeah.
It says
It doesn't let
only
you
one
buy it.
left.
But you can't buy it.
Oh,
But it
okay
says
then.
sell out on the bottom.
Well, can you sort that out, please? I want my shop to look good. Only one left. What's all that about? Okay,
It says
we've
bottom
got.
sold out.
Huh?
You look at the bottom and say sold out in the cart.
All right,
area.
but I want it to say sold out, not only one left. That confuses
It says
people.
sold out right there.
We have standards here. Hey, Fight Channel, we have standards here, mate. We do things right. Right, MSK. Sorry, not MSK. You got this mug, a little bit of XRP merchandise. But this is my favourite. These are $5. You can have a gift card. Gift card. I recommend the gift cards.
Mugs, not gift cards.
Yeah, get a gift card. Oh, look at this.
Oh, can I have the hoodie?
Oh God.
Smart man.
mug.
Get the
We said
expensive
mug.
one.
We said mugs.
mug.
Yeah,
We did.
I'll pour my tea on it. That's
We
fine.
said mug.
Yeah, we said mug.
Good mug.
Don't try and mug
Yeah,
me
get
off.
the big one. Get the big mug.
Don't try and mug me off. We said mugs.
Martin, there's a section on mugs. If you go on like the top left, and then there's a thing that you can press mug.
Drop down. Mugs. There you go. There's all the mugs.
And it doesn't say one left anymore.
Oh, does it? You fixed it now.
not really.
None left. None left. He's fixed it. None left. I like that. Not sold out. That would be more professional. That's the sort of thing you see on Fight Channel. None left. We want to say sold out. All right. This is what I'm talking about. Right. So what do you want, Vaz? Bloody hell, man. How long does it take? There's only 5 to choose from. To the Moon, latte mug, Sensei's latte mug, my latte mug signed, a large mug from me, a large mug from Sensei, or a chopper mug. What do you want?
May I see the Sensei large one from the other side?
Oh my God.
No, the other one.
The same
What?
on both sides.
This
No,
one
the
or the
other one.
latte?
No, go back up and to the right. Yeah. How big is that?
It's
17 ounces.
17 ounces. It's the biggest mug we got.
What is it in? What is it in European?
Why are you being so picky? What does it matter what size it is? In
Is it a big
European?
one?
Bigger
Is it a
than
big
the
one?
last
Is it a
one.
latte one?
It's the
Or the
biggest mug
espresso
there
one?
is.
That's the biggest one.
Yes.
And why does it have Sensei Crypto on it?
Well, because it does. I mean, that's what it has on it. Why does it have Sensei Crypto on it? Well, I've got a mug with my name on it. Who do you want, Sensei or me? It's up to you.
You know what? Vaz told me that he was going to make me a Fisker shirt just to remind me of my loss. He also lost on Fisker. I think you guys should make him a Fisker mug.
I have, yeah. I would love that.
He asked for that. He asked for that in the chat.
So what's it to be?
Oh,
5, 4.
Okay, I'll make it
really
easy
sure.
for you.
It's
I'll make it
random
easy.
selection, random selection.
Do you want a mug, a large mug, or a latte mug? A latte mug is taller and
Large.
slightly bigger, or a large coffee mug.
large. The largest you have.
Right, the largest
shop.
mug is the latte mug. Okay, we're nearly there. Now you can choose between XRP, Sensei,
No.
rubbish, or me.
Rubbish. Martin Lucas is rubbish too.
I mean, it was Sensei's
I get the
suggestion, so
I
I
get
need to go with
XRP,
that.
man.
Who do you want? Why is it so hard to choose?
I tell you what. I already have Martin Lucas mug. I've already got one Martin Lucas mug on the way somewhere, stuck on the ocean. I would love the Sensei one.
Oh, God's sake. There you go.
Please.
You're
Got there in
welcome.
the end.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm glad you've finally taken one off my hands. Do you know what I mean? Bloody hell. This is why I don't give Christmas presents. People just too unappreciative, don't they? You know what I mean? It's like dragging it out. It's like, hang on a minute, we're giving you a mug here. Why do I feel like I'm pulling teeth here? Right, Sensei, can you
You
send
just
him a
gave
mug,
me
mate?
too many choices. You just can't give a choice. Sensei messed that up in the first place. He should have said, "There's a mug. There you go. You won."
I was about to say, yeah, Sensei ruined it.
Oh, yeah. There's loads
Yeah.
of options.
Well done, Sensei.
There's loads of options. You're right. Sensei or me.
Yeah.
The choices is ridiculous. I can't believe how you can possibly choose. Wait till next week when we got Nvidia and we've got Virgin Galactic and we've got Gary Gendler's face. You'll have a whole army of choices.
Exactly will buy Virgin.
Yeah, you will. Yeah. And now we can do the official logo as well. Check that out. Licensed we are. How about that? Are we done? Is everybody happy? Are we done? Can I go home? I'm already home, but can I go and watch the telly? Yes. Sab, did you want to say something, mate?
No, good, man. I think it's been a great show. Finished off good. We've got 59,000 subscriptions. All good.
I know. And it's exciting. Let's finish it off. Let's see where it is. Let's see where it is right now. We should be 60,000 by tomorrow. Let's have a look. 59,000. Ooh, and 19. I'm loving it. I tell you what's been really mad today. Can't believe this. I put the Gary Gensler video out. Gary Gensler, 13,000 views. 13 bloody thousand views. Unbelievable. 27,000. What was the other? 50,000. Oh my! I'm losing track of it all now. Anyway, seriously, guys, I want to thank you all for calling in. I'm going to go and get off, and big day tomorrow. We've got CPI. Expect volatility or not. Either way, it'll be good if the numbers are good. All we care about is the numbers. Will we get a good CPI? I think we will. But look at the airlines. Airlines could mess up the numbers a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. That's transitory and will change anyway. But anyway, let's look out for that tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, nice and early, we're going to cover the BlackRock earnings very early in the morning, earlier than I've ever been before for an earnings, insanely early. So check out that when you see it appear. We've also got City earnings. That was requested by Jerry and Elba. And then the closing bell and everything else in between. So good stuff. That's tomorrow. Should be an exciting day. Anything else from anybody else? Final thoughts, Stacey Bailey. Give me your final thoughts.
I don't really have any. Just not a whole lot to say.
Check out the website. Creations.
Yeah, Savage Face.
See? Told you. Sensei, no, I'll come to you last. MSK, no, I'll come to you last as well. Classic, final thoughts from you.
I want to live Sensei's lifestyle. I don't.
We all
he's
want
always
to
on
live.
vacation. I mean, how does he do it?
Don't know, mate. He's a lazy ass. Yeah, I know. We all want to be. He's only about. I mean, look at his little cheeky face. How old would you say he is? I mean,
I'd
he's younger
like maybe like 25 or something.
20, and he's never at work. I know. Our life is different. It's not fair, is it? It's not right it's not right, is it?
It's not
I was watching 90. Does anybody watch 90 Day Fiance? Anybody watch that? Nobody watched that. Doesn't matter then.
You watched 90 Day Fiance? Oh
yeah,
my God.
I know.
Right.
We call it McDonald's TV. It's just the most stupidest TV in the world. It's brilliant to watch, though. People literally sabotage their own lives for money on TV. It's ridiculous what people do just to get famous on the telly. Unbelievable. Sab, final words from you, mate.
Yeah, been a great show. I'm coming to England tomorrow, so I'm going to be there for 5 or 6 days. So
where are you going?
MSK, I'm going to Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard. I know Leighton Buzzard. Yeah, good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'm dropping my mum back off in England, and so I'll be there for 5 or 6 days. So if anybody's around the Leighton Buzzard area, I'll be there for 5 or 6 days. I'll be in the pub.
Yeah, I'll be in the pub.
Drinking beers, having bacon buddies, and kebabs.
This is what I'm... Are you from America, right?
Yeah, I'm in California for the last 17 years, but I go back every other couple of years.
Yeah, but you living in America, you're used to American ways. American people always say this. I'm going to Leighton Buzzard tomorrow. Like, I'm going to London and I'll be in the pub. Like, it's the only pub in London. And all we've got to do is come out of our house, walk to the nearest pub, and there's Saab sat at the bar having a pint. It's as easy as that. Easy as that. What about you, Stephen Lewandowski? What's your final words?
I'm just having fun investing.
Spot on, mate. Spot on.
That's my hobby. I'm retired. I go on vacations more than Sensi.
This show is wrong. I've got to do this show different. This show was to help people. Everyone here is rich. They don't need this channel. I'm just on holiday all the time. I don't even need to invest. I got loads of money. Bloody hell. What's going on here? Vaz, last final words from you, mate.
It was one of the best shows I've seen. We are here to be together, to have fun, and along the way we make some money.
That's it.
Cheers.
And drink some brandy and whiskey and cognac and everything in between. Lovely. Fight Channel, final words from you.
Just do your research. Don't blame people for it. Your choices you make in your financial journey. We all got different journeys to go through, and some would like to show what our journey is about and educate people. We're not financial advisors, it's not financial advice or anything like that, but you're learning what these new stocks and whatever thing else we put out here.
MSK, final thoughts from you.
Yeah, I think my final thoughts is when all things are said and done, we're a family and a community.
That's it. Spot on. And families have conversations, disagree. There's all kinds of characters. There's always a black sheep in the family, and we know who the black sheep is today. Final thoughts. Final thoughts from Sensei.
Do your own research. Don't blame anyone. If you make money, just like MSK, if he makes money from XRP, even though he says I caused him to make 200,000, it is his decision. He did the research. If it goes down, that's on him. If it goes up, it's on him. Don't take anything we say on this channel as advice. Go see your financial advisor. Go do your own research. Come here for the family. Come here for the community. Come here for the ideas. And don't check out savagefaithcreations.com. Check out martynlucasshop.com.
Savage Faith Creations.
The real merch.
Come on.
That's the best thing ever. Yeah, do say that. Yeah, do say that. Yeah, definitely say that. Right, that was good. That's the best part of the show so far.
A silver member, supposed to be promoting your business.
No, you're not. No, we're not. A sponsor member. What are you on about? Don't start manipulating it.
Sponsor member.
Yeah, that's sponsor member. You keep out of it, you. Right, what do you know about it? Right, extra. There you go. I'm going to pin that to the top. We're going to go straight to the extra channel at the end of this. Come and join us. Carry on the conversations. XRP, I love his at. Saab's at. Right, as this show ends, it will take you straight to the extra. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm going to be watching this when I'm preparing my videos for tomorrow. I'm going to record the earnings promos. So join me there. You'll see me backstage behind the scenes. I'll see you in the morning for that. But this is, and all the links in the chat. My final thoughts. What could be my final thoughts tonight? Well, what a show that was. Thank you ever so much for coming in. Let me tell you that it might come across that I'm super confident and all the rest of it. I can assure you, as most entertainers who have been successful or unsuccessful, we are by nature very insecure. I take what I do incredibly seriously, and also it's the biggest honor in the world. It's the greatest pleasure, the greatest honor. I take it seriously. I take self-responsibility for everything, even though, as Sensei said, you do what you want. But I love everyone. I appreciate everyone. The purpose of a family and be open the way we are is to give everyone a voice. Everyone can question and challenge the way you do things. That's absolutely fine. But remember, whatever happens, I've got a clear focus. I'm clearly focused on where I'm going with this channel. No one can change me from the path. This is my channel. I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm going to be true to myself. And like Frank Sinatra said, I will always do it my way. I will listen to everybody. I'll take everyone's thoughts and opinions on board, but I will always be myself, be true to myself, and that's the way it is. On that note, I wish everyone the love, the respect, and I look forward to spending time with you once again tomorrow. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.